police departments use canines to keep us safe. These highly trained dogs work alongside law enforcement and are often sent into extremely dangerous situations. But many lack the protection they deserve. That's where a 10-year-old boy from Ohio has stepped up and has already raised more than $130,000 to buy bulletproof vests for dogs. Please welcome Brady and his mama Leah, y'all. So Brady, Leah, how did this start?
I was watching this show called Life PD, and there's this canine that didn't have a vest, so I wanted to vest him.
Yeah, I love that. That's such a
He
sweetheart.
was 8 years old at the time, and his stepdad's a police officer, so he knows the importance of the Kevlar vest.
Yeah.
I didn't even pick up that the dog wasn't wearing one. He turned to me and was like, "What's going on?" And to this date, that's when he started Brady's Canine Fund, and he's raised over $130,000. And how many have you vested? How many dogs?
127.
That is so cool, man. That is so cool. So let's talk about the vests. These vests are custom made for the canines, and they don't get like overheated. They're specifically kind of for them.
So it's a whole new technology that they're rolling out. They're protective of just their vital organs, allows them to have full movement, which is super important.
Yeah.
And police departments rely on donations for these vests because they can't
it's not in the
afford
budget.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
The budget for canines is really low.
It's like being a teacher.
Right.
Actually, it's like there's no
supplies.
budget.
Yeah.
Agreed. So you recently received a big honor as well, right?
Yeah, so ASPCA told me that I'm the kid of the year.
You got Kid of the Year? That's amazing. How did you feel receiving that?
I was proud that they picked me.
Yeah, that's so cool. It's because you're, dude, what were y'all doing at 9 and 10? I wasn't saving the world.
I was eating paint chips off the wall.
Like, I don't know if I did anything that cool. That is, you've got such a big heart.
Kid of the Year is crazy. I
know.
I don't even know that existed to be a Kid of the Year. That's huge, brother.
I know. And we didn't know it existed because we weren't offered that. The most recent recipient of a vest from Brady's Canine Fund is Mido from the Hawthorne Police Department here in California. He's here actually with his handler, Officer Sarah Lewis. Y'all come on out. Hi. Nice to see you. Oh my gosh. And this is Mido. So you might want to keep Mido over here.
Okay.
Because he's allergic to dogs, I'm pretty sure. Yes.
I'm
You
not
want to
gonna
sit with
die.
me?
Yeah.
Here, why don't you take my seat?
No,
I'll sit by Brady.
Okay.
Yes,
well,
I
Mido's the
don't want him
star.
to start like, getting in hives. I
Right.
want him to come back to my show. So, how will this vest make a difference?
I mean, I wear a vest from here to protect my vital organs, so this is amazing. And this vest in particular is really nice because it's lighter weight. So the dogs, I can put this on Mido and keep him in my car, and because you never know, sometimes if I contact a suspect and they run and they're armed, I have a door pop right here on my belt and I can pop him out. He's already got his protection on, ready to go, and I feel better about it, and he's safe.
Wow, so, look what you did, Brady. That's so cool. This week, the Cirque Dreams kicked off their annual Holidaze show, coming to nearly 60 cities from coast to coast. Here to tell us about this year's tour, please welcome Broadway producer and Cirque Dreams founder, Neil Goldberg. So I love annual traditions, and it's become one because it's so huge.
It has. It's in its 12th year, 60 cities. I mean, this show has something in it for everyone, and that's why people keep going back to see it.
Yeah.
And all over the United States, you can see it in the fabulous Fox theaters in Atlanta and in St. Louis, from Denver, Philadelphia, Charlotte, Connecticut, all over.
Everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere. And we keep going back because it's a great tradition. Because, I grew up in New York, and my mom and dad used to take us into the city to see the Radio City Christmas Spectacular. And what I remember as a kid was that amazing feeling of mom and dad taking the kids and the grandparents and going to see something about the holidays that everyone can share.
And it almost like kicks off the season for you. It gets you in like the spirit of everything. I love it.
It does. And, I also love when people walk out of the theater, and sometimes I'll meet them in the lobby and I'll say, "So how did you think about the show?" And they go, "I just want to go out and start shopping." And, and the show, you hear the word Cirque. So there's all that amazing acrobatic audacity and trapeze and flying. But this is all about the holiday season. Every one of the 20 scenes in this 2-hour show tell another story. penguins, North Pole, snowing, skiing.
Oh my God.
Toy soldiers walking on thin wire. So we've taken all of these amazing things that people have seen in these Cirque shows in Vegas and on television.
Yeah.
And we've themed them for the holidays. So
And you're
it's
bringing them
just
to the
great.
masses. And it's for families. Like, it's not just for adults. Like, it's everybody can come. That's what I love about it.
It is. The adults worry about, parking. We worry about stroller parking. So
But Neil brought some of his performers who are ready to give us a show. Let's see it.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh!
Thanks so much.
I thought for sure one was gonna drop. Your
That is
skill
our
is
biggest fear.
flawless.
That's like you hitting a bad note.
I do.
We don't want that.
You
stuff
just
to
keep
happen.
going. You'll impress them later. You have something special though for Brady and Leah, right?
I do.
Yes.
I'm personally, on behalf of Cirque Dreams, we are so proud of what you have done. And like we said, the show is playing in 60 cities, but our biggest show is going to be in Colorado. And everyone at Cirque Dreams wanted me to represent to you and your mom and dad that you're going to come and see that show.
Yeah! I would come just for the juggling and the dancing polar bear. It's amazing. Cirque Dreams Holidaze is performing 60 shows at the brand new Gaylord Rockies Resort in Colorado. And the hotel is flying Brady and his parents to the resort where they'll attend a performance as VIPs. But that's not all. Cirque Dreams Holidaze is also performing here at the Dolby Theater in Los Angeles, and everyone in my audience is getting tickets. And listen to this, those tickets are good for any performance of Cirque Dreams Holidaze around the country. I will not stop talking until you subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's right, and I can talk a lot. Seriously, not gonna stop. Yep, still here, not going anywhere. I see you. Don't walk away from this.